All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to set your autofocus distribution points on your Canon 5D Mark II. First of all, if you're going to do this and set the points of autofocus, you need to have it on manual. So I've got it on M. If you put it on automatic, it's just going to pick the focal point and you don't get a choice in it. But if you go to manual, then you can manipulate it and you can work on that. So what we're going to do first is we're going to press menu, right? And then we're going to navigate over to the fourth page right here. And right under highlight, or the first one, we're going to slide down. It's got auto point distribution. Now you could disable this if you want, if you think that you're just going to do everything manually and focus manually, or you can enable it, which I have it enabled. Now this is going to be a little complicated because basically what we're going to be doing is going inside of this viewfinder and looking at a pattern of dots that we're going to manipulate with number one, this, and this. So anyway, once you've enabled this, and that's basically what we've done, we can go ahead and turn off that menu. The way you're going to navigate through this is first, and each time you do this, you've got to depress this button right here. Then you can go to the top wheel here and you can move through it just like that. And it's just going to go through the various, points inside that viewfinder. And then if you're cool with it, you just leave it where it's at and you're ready to go with that pattern that you've set. If not, you can also come over here and you can move it down by pressing the bottom, or up by pressing the top, or to the side by pressing this way, or the other side that way. And then if you press it this way, it gives you one dot. If you press it again, it gives you the full pattern. It's the same with this too. It will take you to the full pattern. And then the last one you can do, you got to press this first, of course, is this one. You can go all the way around with this, and it just goes around the pattern, top, side, bottom, center, and then full pattern. And that's how you navigate. So each time you press this, navigate with either this, or this, and you can set your pattern for your autofocus distribution of points and how you want them to be. All right, so what you're gonna do is get your camera up. You're gonna, put it to autofocus distribution like we did. You're gonna press this little thing right here, and then you're gonna look through it like this, and then you're just gonna go around with this until you find the pattern you want. And I put mine on full pattern. And then if I want to take a picture, I do a depression and it gives me my focal points. All right, so let's go ahead and try that. I have my autofocus set on the pattern. So when I depress the plunger to take a photo, it kind of shows a couple of different little areas that it's focusing in on. But we can change that by going in and manipulating the autofocus. You do that by pressing the autofocus button. And then I can move around by hitting the wheel. And there I'm in the middle again. And then I can also switch it with my other little control panel. There's a full array. And if you want to use that, you can. Or you can go, to the top, to the bottom, to the side, or the whole in the middle by pushing center. So you can go top, bottom, side, middle, right? And so that's kind of how it works, basically. If I push the whole thing, it lights it all up, and then I'm focusing on that whole area. If I push that, it just goes to the center. And then if I click it, you see how it lights up in the center? Now let's say if I go to the top, if I go to the bottom, and I depress it, that lights up. So what we want to do is really, I like to have it right in the center. I think that's going to work the best. And then if I click it, it lights up in the center. You can also use your wheel. So you can go all the way around with your wheel and find it. So the tools we're going to use for autofocus is first we're going to click on this little box right here. You see that? And then once I do that, it's going to give me my focal point. If I want to change it, I can use this top thing. That gives me a full pattern right there. Or I could go to 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. I mean, you know, I'm just going around the pattern right now. There's the center. And if I click that, I go back, there's center. If I do a half thing, it does that. If I go back and I go here to the full thing and I click it, it tries to find focal points. You see that? So you can manipulate it this way. Now the other way you can do it is by going here and then going this way. I can do this point. I can go over there. I can go up. I can go down. I can just basically go all the way around. If I press the whole thing, it gives me the center, or it can give me the full field. So those are the ways that you can do it. All right. And then whenever you press down, you're going to hear that sound that gives you that autofocus. And that's basically your system. So you have to press this first, then you move this. Each time you got to press it, and then you can use this too. Let's see if we can do this one here. See if this does it. Yeah, it does. This one works too. So you can go all the way around with your wheel and find it. So you can use this, this, and this, but you have to press this first. And that's basically how it works. All right, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and check out my other awesome videos on the Canon 5D Mark II camera. Peace out.